It's a key week in the Women's Premier League 2026 season. Why? Because it's the last week of group stage games and there are 4 teams still very much in contention for 2 spots in the WPL playoffs. Why do I say 2 spots? Because Royal Challengers Bengaluru have already sealed their spot in the playoffs. Now, of course, even for them, there are still stakes in the upcoming week because RCB could guarantee themselves a spot in the final with just 1 more win because no one else would be able to match their points tally in that case. Now, remember how it works in the playoffs is that the team that finishes on top of the table goes through straight to the final. Teams 2 and 3 play the eliminator and the winner from there goes on to the final. So how exactly is it that the teams are positioned when it comes to their playoff hopes? Obviously, as I said, RCB are through, but as I said, the others, well, they're still very much in with a fighting chance. And today's game, which features Mumbai Indians and RCB, could be a key determiner as to how is it that that race goes. But even before that, let's check out how the other teams are going. RCB, as I said, have qualified. They lost their first game to the Delhi Capitals after 5 straight wins in the trot, but they remain in very good position to seal an automatic spot in the final because not only do they have 10 points already, they also have a net run rate of plus 1.236. And this is where the advantage really kicks in for MI, because for Mumbai Indians, if you're looking at it, they're the only other team who have a positive net run rate. So if MI were to win even one of their 2 games, mathematically they could still be in with a shot of finishing in the top 3 or at least in 3rd position, but they'd want that they win their 2 games, get to 8 points and guarantee themselves a spot in that particular situation. For Gujarat Giants, again, they're in a much better position than almost any other teams as far as the points are concerned because they already have 6, just as DC do. So both teams really, if they get 2 wins, then this race is pretty much irrelevant. For MI and UP Warriors, I would argue, are the team in the worst position. Why? Because UP Warriors are not only 5th, but also have a very poor, the worst net run rate in minus 7.769. This is the net run rate for them. It's poor and they'll need 2 very big wins if they are to potentially go through. No team right now, it is worth noting, are out of the race. They're not. Neither of the teams are potentially out. All of them can basically get through with 2 wins. But MI have a slightly more advantageous position due to net run rate as compared to UP Warriors. For DC and Gujarat Giants, all they need is 2 more wins and they'll be guaranteed a spot come what may. So it's a very interesting time. This week will potentially determine how it is that the knockouts are going to be. And every team is still in contention. That doesn't always happen, but WPL is such a tournament that you can see something like this take place. Let us know in the comments below what your predictions are for these teams going through, and don't forget, as always, to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.